In On the Same Page news, submitted by 1 Minute Delivery, here's why every couple needs a relationship contract.
What?
Here's why something, something, something. That's how they do all the titles these days.
Oh, yeah.
Is it from BuzzFeed?
No, this is from Time.
I think contracts would be helpful because you know how girls, they always forget everything that they say.
Isn't that just called a prenup?
Yep.
No, but like just everything in general, like, you know, the girl, like.
Why are you stuttering? Are you scared?
Always.
Watch out, watch out, watch out. I'll say it for you.
Like you're talking about how they're always hypocritical?
Hypocritical, change your, like, oh, sometimes I want this, sometimes I want that.
How come we keep playing with your ear? What's going on?
Watch out, Bart. Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Oh,
Like, so one time she wants me to play with my ear, the next time she doesn't want me to play with my
Oh,
ear.
wait, why don't
Wait, oh, no, 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 no.
We know that.
It's good, we're good?
Yeah, but
I just
hold
don't
them
like
accountable.
lies.
Hold them accountable, you know what I'm talking about?
It'd be sick. If only.
If only.
There is no court of law that can hold a woman accountable.
Yeah.
I feel like she's a substitute teacher who's just waiting for us all to be quiet so she can continue with the
Oh,
lesson.
absolutely.
You unlocked the vibe.
Yeah.
Unlock the vibe.
You unlocked it.
You read it.
Yeah, especially on these kind of days. So anyway.
She's having a bad day.
Yeah, what's wrong today?
Did you wake up on the wrong side of the bed? Let's talk about that.
No,
what
we can
about
talk
that?
about something else.
Okay, we'll go with something else. All right.
She's really hot. Look at her. She's about to start sweating because you're making her piss.
You got hyperhidrosis too?
No, I have a headache. So,
Name Bart.
What?
All right, Stephen, Casey, and Joe.
Oh, damn.
pretty
Would
much.
you like an Alka-Seltzer? Heartburn relief?
Does it help that he didn't listen to your diagnosis and he offered you a solution for something else?
Honestly, it's Joe that's giving me a headache today. Stop it, Joe! All right, so let me tell you about this relationship contract. Let's change the subject. So here, this article, they're saying that it's pretty, so the most successful couples figure out how they can be fulfilled in the relationship early on, and that's how they become successful.
Like, how do they fill each other's cups?
Fulfill, yeah. So,
cute.
Or like they're on
It was cute.
That's fucking cute.
like how they're on the same page.
I love how you have to stick your head out.
I know, I can never see you.
Did you picture two couples with two cups and then they're just filling it each?
No, I just picture cute ass cups and they're like full like.
Oh, like two cups that have faces and they're dancing.
I just picture you crunching on seaweed really loudly, and then you're like, oh, like, isn't it nice that they fill their cups?
ASMR.
Yeah.
Is it nice that they fill each other's cups?
Yeah. So there are three areas that couple contracting should cover. So it is values, boundaries, and fears.
Great,
So
I'm gonna
what
need
they
to know
wrote-
this.
Those are pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
They
I
wrote
need
for
to know.
values. I will read what they wrote.
Okay, thank
They
you.
said, what makes you happy and proud? What gives you satisfaction? What makes for a good life? These are all questions that can help you figure out what matters most to you. Values are the yardsticks we use to measure our lives. When our choices and actions align with our values, we feel content. When they don't, we feel stressed and unhappy. What matters most to you could range from specific career goals to having enough time to pursue an important hobby, to building financial security, to having an adventurous family life. Whatever those values are, when couples are clear about what matters most, they can more easily decide what to pursue. And when they have to let go of something, it feels like a willing sacrifice rather than a regretful trade-off. For example, if you and your partner both value family time more than anything else, neither of you should take a job that requires 70-hour work weeks, even if it is an amazing career opportunity. Working less demanding jobs will allow you to serve your values.
I see one huge problem.
Uh-oh.
There's one huge problem. I'm a chick. Ask me what my values are.
What's your values?
No. You know your values.
Values, lady.
Ask me what my values are.
Hey,
What are your values?
No, I want Tiff to ask me.
Okay, my bad.
Why?
Because you're my husband, I'm your wife.
She wanted to play the role.
And I want you to go.
What are your values,
Honey.
honey?
I don't know. What are your values?
What?
I don't know. I don't know what my values are. What are
This is
your...
why you do this separately on like separate
Yeah,
pieces of paper.
this is your own
I've
homework.
had a therapist tell me to do the same thing with Robert. Yeah.
That's good.
Like you.
Way to shut him up, girl.
So is this how you figure out how to eat with your wife? Like I go, okay, what do you want to eat? Don't even talk to me. Write down the 4 places you want to eat at, and I write down.
Listen, what we want to eat is food that just shows up in front of us. So take
That
some
is not
fucking
true.
initiative.
You said earlier that you want decisions made because otherwise you'll do nothing, and you want someone to say like, I want this. That's not this. That's not this
So
shit.
I always know what I want to eat. I'm never indecisive about that.
Oh, I see.
But these two are always in the same.
Can you guys help me since I'm the single one
Indecisive,
here?
but not when it comes to what I want to eat. Like I know what I'm having for dinner, and I know what I'm having for dinner tomorrow and the day after
But
that.
if someone asks what your values are, like, I don't know, what are your values? Because maybe I'll base mine off of yours.
Then that's not, you're just cheating then. You should be doing this on your own.
Yeah, you got to do this separately and then compare and contrast.
But you guys are all fucked already because you're in a marriage or relationship. I still have hope. I could restart.
Just kidding.
Yeah. So Joe, you heard a big chunk of dialogue from Tip. What did you get out of it?
Okay, so know what your values are.
Yes.
And I wrote tits and butts, sometimes face and legs,
Right. Sometimes like all the time.
sometimes smart girls. Trade off. I haven't got to that part yet.
Yeah.
Sometimes smart girls. What does that mean?
Sometimes.
It's easier when they're dumber.
The two values are tits and ass. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah,
You already asked the main
I'm
ones.
prioritizing because I don't want to be too picky. I'm not like the kind of person that's unrealistic, right? So then, like, I have to go. What is the most important? Tits and butts.
Yeah.
And then sometimes face and leg. I'm not, dude. I don't want to be unrealistic because guys out there, they're too like, oh, I want a perfect girl that has this and this, but they don't even deserve it.
I want marriage material. All this shit.
All this shit.
Yeah.
But I have to be, like, I don't want to be like those. I want to be more like down to earth.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, really grounded.
yeah. More like with the people, So,
What pedestal are you on right now that you have to go down with the people?
He's a freedom fighter.
He's in a WWE match.
You forget how famous I am sometimes.
Yeah.
Because we're around each other. But I am kind of somebody to somebody. Okay.
And you go for those people? The people that idolize you?
Oh, of course.
So Joe, what's the perfect fan?
The perfect fan.
Tits and ass and face and legs sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Okay, the perfect fan. I'll even go lower than this.
Please.
They just have to want me. That's it.
A heartbeat.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was cute, actually.
Just have to be alive.
But then I say this, and then the main DMs that I get are closeted Middle Eastern men who want to be my boyfriend.
Really?
Yeah, they're like, I promise you, I will treat you better than Jess ever has. I'll cook
Shut
naked
up.
for you.
Seriously?
Yeah, and then you go on their page. You go on their page. You go on their page. It's just like a dude that's like in traditional like Middle Eastern clothes and stuff. And I'm just like, wow.
He would cook naked for you.
He would. He's like, I'll wear nothing but an apron. I would
What do you
treat you
say to
way
that?
better." They're like, I know you're straight, but like,
Free Wednesday.
I could treat you better or whatever. I could be a really good boyfriend. And I'm like, damn, dude, if only the one I wanted would treat me the way that they want me. You know how
Maybe
like
you should try it. You never know if it's for you until you try it.
You know how everyone's all like, if you don't call your girl sexy, some Indian man in the DM will. You ever heard of that meme?
I hadn't heard that meme.
No.
Well, for me in this case, a gay Middle Eastern man will.
Nice.
So you better watch out, ladies.
Yep. You better
Treat me
him
good,
right.
or else there'll be a gay Middle Eastern man that's closeted, and he's gonna try to turn me gay.
So did Robert write down his values for you too?
He did, yeah. Family. One of his biggest values is his career. So I have learned to kind of tweak mine and my priorities so that we can grow together as a couple without getting into arguments further in the future
Where
when
you
he's
guys, like,
working
pull like this.
19-hour days.
Oh, but you guys match because you love to eat and he loves to cook.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
If he's working 19-hour days, at least I know where he fucking is.
Yeah, wouldn't you rather have a hard worker than a man that's a hard cheater?
Exactly.
Yeah.
There is no time to cheat when you're working that long.
True. So the next one, boundaries. It says, what are the lines you are unwilling to cross? Are there certain geographical locations you could not stomach moving to?
Like long distance relationship.
Yeah, or even like
hard.
just moving to, like in the future. I don't know. Like that's how they're painting it.
Like moving to Fontana or something.
something like that. Yeah.
I don't know. It's a place no one wants to live.
Go to Altadena.
Or others you don't want to leave. How many hours would your partner have to work each week for your life together to become unmanageable. How much work travel can each of you take on before your relationship starts to crumble? Negotiating and committing to lines help couples because it narrows their choices. This may sound counterintuitive, but scores of studies have proven that having fewer options makes it easier to choose and makes us happier with our choices. Imagine you get offered a great promotion in a questionable location. If you and your partner have already ruled out that location outside of your boundaries, then making the decision to pass on the job will be easier than if you had to open the conversation about moving while the offer on the table complicated your feelings.
I don't like how unromantic this is.
Yeah.
It's so unromantic.
Yeah.
It's like, I just want to be everywhere with this person. I love them.
They took this sweet exercise about getting to know each other and like really put rules and regulations around it.
Fuck that shit.
Joe's tits and ass contract was more romantic than this.
A little bit.
No, I kind of like it though, because it forces each partner to really think about what their boundaries are, what their values are. Like it forces them to really think about it instead of going like with the flow and just being all romantic and stuff, and then finally realizing that you have something that just doesn't sit right with you, and you're like, wait, what the fuck is it? You know
I
what
think it's couple specific too, where like if you have a
True.
couple that's always talking about romance and all this fairy tale bullshit, but they've never discussed but they never discuss like upper and lower thresholds. Like the real parts of the relationship, right? I think they need this. But if you have an overly logical couple that always discuss this, they probably don't need that.
Exactly.
And they just need to have fun.
That's true, because if I was with the next girlfriend, she's like, I really like to peg, and I was like,
Really like to what?
I really like
Just
to
to peg him in the butt.
And then I don't want to be the guy that's like, oh, I don't like that, and then she gets all heartbroken because she's like, oh, but I like that. I'd rather be the like guy that's like, hey, just to let you know, I don't like to peg, and she goes, okay, cool, like I like it, but you know what? Thank you for telling me before.
She has to change for you, and you don't change.
No. I'm letting her know before, like, I let her down.
Oh, I see.
See, that's I'm a preemptive strike kind of person.
And she's like, I just said hi, it's nice to meet you.
But I like to lay down the whole information before we get to like.
Yeah, so like with fears as well, right? Because that's the last one here. It says you may worry about your partner's family will encroach on your relationship. That over time you two will grow apart. That your partner will have an affair. That you will have to sacrifice your career for your partners. That you may not be able to have children. The list can seem endless.
It does.
When couples give themselves permission to think and talk about their fears, they build greater mutual sensitivity and support, and can take preemptive action to stop those fears being realized.
That's tight.
Communicate with each other, man.
Yeah, that's what it comes down to.
Secrets.
Easier said than done.
Take it from me. I have the most successful relationship in this room. Secrets. Don't tell her shit.